Hi there. I'd like to just relax and be prepared to get your daily dose of awesomeness, which I'm going to spoon feed to you day after day after day. Spoon feeding that awesomeness. So, I want to talk about something a little difficult to understand. As you know, I am an amateur student of the laws of success, as they've been called. I think the world of Napoleon Hill, of Bob Proctor, and some of these others who have pioneered this idea of, well, what is our reality? What really makes someone successful? And I think in recent years this has been put forth as the law of attraction, which of course is a really old idea, but it's been made famous by certain books and movies, whatever it is, of, well, you think about something and you think about it in your mind, and then lo and behold it crystallizes into reality. And I think sometimes that process is belittled as, well, they're thinking, well, they can just dream about it and it's going to come true with no work. Well, I don't think that's quite how it goes. Sometimes that's a straw man argument. It's like, well, this is what the belief is. Let's knock that down. But that wasn't really it at all. So I can only tell you what I think and I've experienced. So I submit this for your reasoned thought. So anyway, it starts with thought and with desire, that you let a mental image, a detailed image, sink into your subconscious, that you love that. You pour energy into it every day. And so you might think, okay, well, so that's the plan, then you do the work, then you get the result, right? So 3 different elements. The plan or the thought, only this up here. Nothing's happened, nothing's been done, nothing has come into being just yet. And everything has started this way. The planet started, in nature, man only has his bare hands. Well, how do you get from bare hands to a stealth bomber, for example? So, well, there's processes, and if you understood the processes, you could, okay, well, first how do you even make a knife? How would you make, a cutting instrument out of just your bare hands? Right? So, anyway, I believe that the work is only a byproduct of the desire. So it is the desire and the thought that actually brings the thing into being. And that's the leap. But you're going to see a lot of work in the middle, because that's the sign, that's the indication that the desire is true. So, for example, if you love the image in your mind, you're not going to need an alarm clock anymore. I don't need an alarm clock. Bing! I'm out of bed early on Monday morning. I love what I do. I don't dread it. For 10 years, I haven't once had that feeling of, I don't want to go into work. Well, actually, I have a few times where I had some big task. But for the most part, love what I'm doing. Don't need an alarm clock anymore. So basically, if your dream is a better lawn, well, you'll be out there actually tending to it out of the desire, but the tending to it isn't what actually necessarily makes it happen. And that's my belief. I believe that there is something more powerful. There is something greater inside of us, magical, dare I say, that allows greater things to happen around us in a really miraculous sort of way. So you keep your chin up, because things definitely get better.